Former Philippine President Rodrigo Duterte has been dealt a major legal setback. The International Criminal Court's Appeals Chamber has officially rejected his bid for interim release, meaning he will stay in ICC detention as proceedings move forward. Today, we break down what the judges said, what arguments were dismissed, and what this decision means for the case ahead. The ruling came on Friday, with the ICC Appeals Chamber upholding an earlier decision from the pre-trial chamber. Duterte's defense team had challenged that ruling, hoping to secure his temporary freedom while the case progresses. But the appeals chamber found no error in the original assessment. The panel of judges, presided over by Judge Luz del Carmen Ibanez Carranza and joined by Judges Tomoko Akane, Solomie Balungi Basa, Gocha Lord Kipanitse, and Erden Abalsaran Damdin, delivered a detailed review of the pre-trial findings. They evaluated whether Duterte's arrest continues to be necessary under the ICC's legal standards. At the heart of the decision were three key concerns: the risk that Duterte might not appear for trial, the possibility that he could obstruct the investigation or influence proceedings, and the danger that he could continue committing crimes covered under ICC jurisdiction. According to the judges, the legal test isn't about proving these risks will definitely happen. Instead, the ICC statute requires considering whether these risks could reasonably occur. And on that basis, they found the earlier ruling was correct. Duterte's defense insisted the risks were hypothetical or insufficiently specific. But the appeals chamber said the pre-trial chamber relied on credible material, including public records, investigative publications, and documented patterns of behavior that pointed to Duterte's past willingness to influence, pressure, or obstruct inquiries. Another major point was flight risk. The appeals chamber agreed that Duterte's extensive political network, influence among supporters, and international connections make it plausible that he might attempt to evade ICC authority if released. Arguments by the defense that these were irrelevant or selectively cited were dismissed. The judges also addressed Duterte's health condition. His lawyers had argued that his medical issues required consideration for interim release. But the appeals chamber said the pre-trial chamber had already evaluated this and concluded that his health does not reduce the risks associated with releasing him. They found no mistake in that conclusion. Judge Ibanez Carranza stated clearly that the defense failed to demonstrate any error in how the lower chamber assessed or weighed the evidence. As a result, the first ground of appeal is officially rejected. Duterte himself waived his right to attend the judgment announcement, a move permitted under ICC rules. With this ruling, Duterte will remain in detention while the ICC continues its proceedings into alleged crimes committed during his years in power. The charges relate to violations of international law stemming from the deadly anti-drug campaign carried out during his presidency. This decision does not determine guilt or innocence, but it does confirm that the ICC considers the risks too serious to allow Duterte temporary release at this stage. As the case moves forward, more hearings and filings are expected in the coming months. We'll continue tracking every development from The Hague and the Philippines, so make sure to subscribe and stay updated as the story evolves.